Did you know that Mario Parties 5, 6, 8, and DS all have unique team names for every pairing of playable characters in each of their respective games? I actually took the liberty to come up with unique team names for every single possible pairing of all 22 playable characters in Mario Party Jamboree. That is a total of 231 unique team names for each of the playable characters in Mario Party Jamboree. Now, to make it a little easier myself, I decided for every character pairing that already had a team name in a previous Mario Party game, I decided to go with one of those team names, especially if they had multiple ones. I just picked the one that I liked the best. I just want to show you guys the results, all the team names I came up with. I'm excited for you guys to see them. Let's get straight to the list. Mario and Luigi are up first. Of course, they are going to be the Mario Bros. I think they've been the Mario Bros as their team name for all 4 of the games that have had team names in there. There's no reason to change it. It's such a great name for them. Mario and Peach, I went with Power Players. This is their Mario Party 8 team name. I think it's the best name that they have together as a pairing. It just makes sense for them. I like it a lot. Mario and Daisy are Flower Players. Same thing. The Mario Party 8 team name I think works best for both of them. Mario and Wario are Alter Egos. I took their Mario Party 6 team name for this one. I think it was the best one for this pairing. Mario and Waluigi are the Pseudo Bros. This is their Mario Party 6 team name, and like I mentioned in that video, it's one of my favorite team names in all of Mario Party 6, so I had to go with this one. Mario and Yoshi are Old Buddies. This is their Mario Party DS team name. They don't really have a great team name together, Mario and Yoshi, but this was probably my favorite of them. Mario and Toadette are the Marionettes. This is from Mario Party 8. Of course, y'all flamed me in the comments for not understanding the joke or the reference the first time around, so now I understand it, and it's a really clever, unique team name, so I had to go with it for this one. Mario and Toad are Fun Guy Fun Guys. It's their Mario Party 8 team name, and it's one of the best team names in the entire game, so of course I'm going with it here. Mario and Rosalina, the first unique name that I had to come up with. I'm going Galaxy Protectors. Let me know what you think of this one. It makes sense, Galaxy. You gotta go with it here. Mario and Pauline are First Flames. Of course, Pauline being Mario's first crush, the first person Mario had to save. I think it makes sense here. Mario and DK are Day One Duo. Of course, I couldn't think of anything better for these two. They are literally the first 2 characters you see on screen and are the first Mario characters. Mario and Berta are Super Snazios. They had a team name in Mario Party 8, so I just decided to go with that one. Mario and Bowser are Eternal Arch Enemies. This is literally good guy versus bad guy, the good guy versus the bad guy. So I had to come up with a crazy name for these two, and this seems powerful enough of a name. Mario and Goomba are First Stomp. Obviously, Road 1-1, Mario stomps on a Goomba. It's the first enemy he stomps on. I feel like it makes sense. Mario and Shy Guy are Shoe Steppers. I actually don't know why I chose this one. I don't remember, but I thought it was a clever name, so, you know, I went with it. Mario and Koopa are Durable Duo. It takes a couple steps to kill a Koopa, and Mario is, throughout the games, very durable. He just doesn't die, so I think it makes sense here. Mario and Monty Mole are Wrench Wonders. Went with the Wonder alliteration here, and for Monty Mole, a lot of his team names, I'm going to use the Rocky Wrench thing, so just deal with it here. Mario and Bowser Jr. are Shadow Sleuths, playing into the whole Shadow Mario thing, because obviously it's a characterization of Mario, but it is Bowser Jr. who becomes Shadow Mario, so I think it makes sense. Mario and Boo are Soul Bros. This is their Mario Party 8 team name. I like this one. It's a solid team name, so I'm going to keep it. Mario and Spike are Strength Bros. They don't really have a lot in common, so, but I figured they're both pretty darn strong, so that's what I went with it. Mario and Ninja are Athletic Pair. Again, nothing too crazy to come up with here. I just kind of went based off their Mario Maker 2 vibes because of the Ninja Ghost and everything. That's pretty much all I got for it. Luigi and Peach are the Waltzing Brawlers. This is their Mario Party 8 team name. I like it. It's probably the best one they got together. Luigi and Daisy are Steady Sweeties. Their Mario Party 6 team name is probably my favorite between the two of them and describes their relationship perfectly in my eyes. Luigi and Wario are Green Ingredients. Their Mario Party 8 team name. They don't got a lot of great team names, but this one I figured was just fine. Luigi and Waluigi are the Unlikely Bros. This is their Mario Party 6 team name. I think it's the best one. They don't, again, have a lot of great team names together, but I figured this one would work out. Luigi and Yoshi are Green Machines. This is their Mario Party DS team name. They have a team name called Green Machine, which I think is their Mario Party 6 team name. DS had the S at the end to make it plural, and I figured that made the most sense for a team. Luigi and Toadette are Forgotten Force. This is their Mario Party 6 team name. I like this one compared to the one they had in Mario Party 8. Luigi and Toad are Savage Sidekicks. This is their Mario Party 8 team name. I like this one. Fits them well. Luigi and Rosalina are Green Stars. I mean, come on. What else was I going to say for these two? Luigi and Pauline are New Donk Duo. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the first game that they both appear at the same time is Mario Odyssey, even though Luigi appeared as DLC, but I could be wrong on that. Luigi and DK are Banana Brawlers. Got really nothing here for these two. Just wanted some alliteration in there and thought it was a cool name. Luigi and Berta are Samba Smashers. It's their Mario Party 8 team name, the only team name they got together, so I'm going with it. Luigi and Bowser are Green and Grievous. I don't know why I chose Grievous. I really just wanted to use that word and felt like fitting for Bowser, so that's why I just threw it here next to green. Luigi and Goomba are Sidekick Stompers. Again, with going with the whole stomp thing in Road 1-1, you can play as Luigi in Road 1-1 as well, so I figured it makes sense. Luigi and Shy Guy are Shy Squad. They're both shy, and it's a very simple name, but I mean, come on. They're both shy. Luigi and Koopa are timid twosome. Similar to the Shy Guy, Koopa and Luigi are also timid. They're shy, so I figured it made sense for these two. Luigi and Monty Mole are wrench wranglers. Luigi being a plumber probably uses a wrench often, and Monty Mole with the whole Rocky wrench. It works together. Luigi and Bowser Jr. are forced foes. I have a feeling that if they weren't inherently just on with Mario and Bowser's side, they probably wouldn't be as evil enemies as they are to each other, but I also could be wrong. Luigi and Boo are scare pair. This is their Mario Party 6 team name. If I got to come up with myself, I probably would have come up with like Mansion Maniacs or something cool like that, but I had to pick a team name that was existing, so scare pair it is. Luigi and Spike are green grenades. Got to stick with the whole green alliteration aspect, and grenades I feel like makes sense. Spike is always just throwing weapons, so. Luigi and Ninja are dream adventures, our first of many Super Mario Bros. 2 USA references because they both, well, Ninja debuted in that game and Luigi was also in this game, so had to do it. Peach and Daisy are power princesses. This is their Mario Party DS team name, and honestly probably the best team name that Peach and Daisy have had throughout the series so far. Peach and Wario are sugar and spies. I like their Mario Party teammate name the best, so I went with it. Peach and Waluigi are the Black Peaches. This is their Mario Party DS team name, and I think it's the coolest one out of all of them. Peach and Yoshi are Regal Friends. It's their Mario Party 6 team name. They don't have a lot of great team names together, so I just decided this one was fine enough. Peach and Toadette are the Pink Punishers. This is their Mario Party 6 team name, and this one's fine. It suits them both well. Peach and Toad are Royal Family. It's their Mario Party 6 team name. I'm not the biggest fan of this one, but they don't have really great many team names across the entire Mario Party series, so I just ended up choosing this one. Peach and Rosalina are Universal Royalty, probably the two most powerful female figures in the entire Mario series, so I had to come up with like a grand name for them. Peach and Pauline are Positions of Power because it's true. Pauline literally runs a city. She's the mayor, and Peach is a princess of a whole kingdom. They're in positions of power. Peach and DK are Royal Fighters. I think they're leaders of their own kingdoms, and they are willing to be on the front lines and battle for their kingdom, so it makes sense. Peach and Birdo are Pink Superpowers. This is their Mario Party 8 team name. It's the only team name these two have together, so I think it makes sense for them. Peach and Bowser are Love Hurts. I tried to come up with like a better, more powerful team name, but in the end, Bowser's really just been trying to get Peach recently, especially to marry her, so had to go with the whole Love Hurts situation. Peach and Goomba, I went Shroom and Peaches. That's all I got. There's gonna be a lot of blank and blank team names just because it's hard to come up with team names with characters that hardly have any relationship with each other, but here's one of them. Peach and Shy Guy are fashion statements because Peach is always fashionable with her dress, and Shy Guy with the mask and the cloak and everything, he's got a little bit of fashion going on as well. Peach and Koopa are soft speakers. Peach doesn't like to raise her voice too often, and neither does Koopa, so I figured this was a good name for them. Peach and Monty Mole are Love Prince. Monty Mole, of course, leaving Prince as he's walking in the dirt or digging a hole and stuff like that. Peach just love. I thought it was a clever name. Peach and Bowser Jr., motherly vibes. I thought this would be a good callback to Super Mario Sunshine. If you guys can come up with a better name for these two, let me know, but I like this one. Peach and Boo are Boo for Tease, and I like this one. It's their Mario Party 8 team name, so I figured it was the best one they had going for them. Peach and Spike are Dangerous Defenders. I think both of them are always willing to defend their territory, so I always feel like this could be a good name for them. Peach and Ninja are Turnip Lovers. Again, a Super Mario Bros. 2 USA reference. Peach always uses the turnips, and Ninja can use turnips as well if he so chooses to. I actually don't know if that's true or not, but regardless, stay with me here. Daisy and Wario are Wilted Flowers. This is their Mario Party DS team name, and I thought it was the most clever one out of all the team names they've had together. Daisy and Waluigi are Awkward Date. I had to bring this one back from Mario Party 6. It's just too great and too iconic not to leave out. Daisy and Yoshi are Tomboy Trouble. It's their Mario Party 8 team name. I think it fits them best. Daisy and Toadette are Shopping Buddies. This is their Mario Party 6 team name. I think it's their most clever one and their most unique one, so I figured I had to bring this one back. Daisy and Toad are Bloomy Shroomy. It's their Mario Party 8 team name, and I'd say it's their most creative because I like the alliteration here, so, or the rhyme scheme, not alliteration, but regardless, you get it. Daisy and Rosalina are Gusty Gardeners. All right, I'm patting myself on the back for that one. I thought that was cool because garden flower, you get it. Gusty Garden Galaxy, it's great. Daisy and Pauline are Flower Towers. Just going with the rhyme scheme. Pauline's a mayor of a city that has a lot of towers, skyscrapers, so that's all I came up with here. Daisy and DK are Sacred Slappers. DK always like slamming the ground, but Daisy in Mario Party 3 just slapping Bowser into space. They both got the ability to slap really hard. Daisy and Birdo, Gallopin' Gallopals from Mario Party 8. Again, their only team name together, and it was a good one to bring back. Daisy and Bowser are too intimidating because they're both very intimidating people, and when they clashed heads in Mario Party 3, Daisy won the battle by slapping Bowser into space, so I thought this was great. Daisy and Goomba are Flower Sprouts. I mean, just because Goomba is so tiny, I thought it was a clever name. Daisy and Shy Guy are shy and social because I always view Daisy as an extrovert. She's always talking to everybody, and Shy Guy is, of course, very shy. So a simple name for them. Daisy and Koopa are wonder shells. No real reasoning here. Just Daisy was playable and wonder, so just kind of went with that. Daisy and Monty Mole are potted plants. Again, Monty Mole just always living in the dirt, in the mud, whatever. So I feel like making a potted plant out of dirt, I don't know, something clever, maybe, hopefully, maybe it works out. Daisy and Bowser Jr. are sunshine and rainbows. Of course, flowers, and Bowser Jr., you know, could use sunshine, and Bowser Jr. debuted in sunshine, all of that nonsense. I thought it was a good name for them. Daisy and Boo are haunted flower. This is their Mario Party 6 team name, and I like it. I think it makes sense for them. It's a good one to bring back. Daisy and Spike are prickled thorns. Of course, everybody hates flowers that have prickles on them or spikes, so I thought it was a great name combo for them. Daisy and Ninja are disco daisies, just like the alliteration here, and the Ninja disco from Super Mario Bros. Wonder made sense to add here, so that's all I did for these two. Wario and Waluigi are wicked bros. I brought that back from Mario Party 6. I think it's the best team name for these two. Wario and Yoshi are food fanatics. I brought that back from Mario Party 6 as well. I like this team name for these two. Wario and Toadette are double agents. I brought back their Mario Party 8 team name. I like their Mario Party 6 team name of Secret Friends, but I figured I think double agents makes more sense as they've evolved into these double agent roles, so I went with this one. Wario and Toad are poison mushrooms. This is their Mario Party DS team name, and I think I like this one the best out of all the team names Wario and Toad have had, so I'm going with it. Wario and Rosalina are space junkies. I mean, come on, I did it again. Let's go. I mean, come on, you gotta like the video for that one. Wario and Pauline are city runners. Again, both of these just run their own city. Wario and Pauline got their own cities to run, so I went with that. Wario and DK are garlic bananas. That sounds disgusting combined together, and it probably is, but you know, went with both of the foods both characters are synonymous for. Wario and Birdo are rotten eggs. This is their Mario Party 8 team name, so I brought it back here. Wario and Bowser are castle kings. Aside from Bowser, Wario's really the only one that actually has a castle canonically from Mario Land 2, so you know, I went with double castle kings here. Wario and Goomba are chubby and stubby. Kind of a, I'm throwing shade at both of these guys, but I think it's a fun name to just say. Wario and Shy Guy are masters in disguise. I figured this was a cool one. Wario can get in disguise a lot. He changes into the whole Wario Man gimmick as well, and Shy Guy, obviously, we don't even know what he looks like behind the mask, so masters in disguise. Wario and Koopa are slow walkers. Koopa's a slow walker, and I can imagine Wario being as large as he is, probably walks pretty slow as well. Wario and Monty Mole are gold diggers. It's true. That's all I gotta say. Wario and Bowser Jr. are treasure hunters. Wario's always looking for gold, looking for treasure. I know it's a very similar name to the gold diggers one we just talked about, but I think it's a little bit different and works for Wario and Bowser Jr. here. Wario and Boo are spooky spoil sports. Again, one of the best team names that Nintendo has come up with in any of the Mario Party games out there, so I had to bring this one back for these two. Wario and Spike are green and gold. Not a very creative one. I couldn't think of anything for these two, so I just went with their color schemes. Wario and Ninja are golden thieves. Again, sticking with the gold theming, but I think Ninja is kind of have that Nabbit type role where he could probably steal things, and Wario's definitely a thief as well, so that's why I went with it here. Waluigi and Yoshi are scrambled eggs. Went with their Mario Party 8 team name. I think it made sense for these two. Waluigi and Toadette are the half pranky duo. They didn't have great team names together, so I went with this one from Mario Party 8. Waluigi and Toad are tall and small. It's their Mario Party 6 team name, and yeah, it's true. I went with it. Waluigi and Rosalina are cosmic disaster because I feel like if Rosalina let Waluigi anywhere near space, he'd probably screw it up somehow. Waluigi and Pauline are song and dance. Can you imagine a duet with these two, Pauline singing and Waluigi doing his Dance Dance Revolution dance as well? That'd be great. Waluigi and DK are strong and scrawny. I mean, come on, DK's buff like that, and Waluigi got no arms. Waluigi and Birdo are double scammy. Again, I don't get the team name, but it was their official Mario Party 8 team name, so I'm bringing it back here. Waluigi and Bowser are evil intentions. Again, I feel like Bowser's got these evil intentions most of the time, and Waluigi does as well, but he just, you know, sucks at it, so I thought it was a good team name. Waluigi and Goomba are ugly faces. Sorry to the Waluigi fans, just had to say it. Waluigi and Shy Guy are timid toxicity. I figured bringing toxicity into Waluigi for a team name made sense, and for Shy Guy, I guess it was solid enough. Waluigi and Koopa are bot bruisers, because, you know, Koopa doing like the bot dance in like the new Super Mario Bros. Games or whatever. I don't know. I thought it was a fun callback. Waluigi and Monty Mole are wrench in the plans. I kind of like this one because, you know, the whole Rocky wrench, and then Waluigi's probably always throwing a wrench in the plan. I like it. Waluigi and Bowser Jr. are shadow swimmers. The first time I actually remembered about Waluigi's old gimmick gimmick of being able to just swim in midair, so I thought it was a good bring back. Waluigi and Boo are scary screechers. This is their Mario Party 6 team name, and I like it. I figured it's worth bringing back. Waluigi and Spike are pruning thorns. I figured this was a solid one. It was really all I could come up with for them. Seems like these are good words. Waluigi and Ninja are disco dancers. Of course, bringing the whole Ninja disco from Mario Wonder back, and Waluigi just having a history with dancing is what I did here. Yoshi and Toadette are Flutter Friends. It's their Mario Party 8 team name. I think it works for both of them. I brought it back. Yoshi and Toad are Star Supporters. This is their Mario Party DS team name, and it is by far the best team name Yoshi and Toad have ever had, because in Mario Party 6 and 8, they were like good pals or something like that. So I'm glad we got a good one from DS. Yoshi and Rosalina are Extraterrestrial. I'm so sorry, but I had to do it. Yoshi and Pauline are Caring Pairing. I thought this was a fun rhyme scheme for them, and they're both caring individuals. For Yoshi and DK, I went protein and potassium. I figured I'd just go with the 2 words that had the alliteration in there, and I think it sounds cool. Yoshi and Birdo are Egg Explosion. This is their Mario Party 8 team name, so I brought it back here. Yoshi and Bowser are Distant Dinos. I know they're both like half dino, half like turtle maybe, but then I also could have gone with like dragon. Actually, I should have done Distant Dragon maybe, but too late for that. Yoshi and Goomba are Food Chain Gaps. I came up with this one just because Yoshi's always eating Goombas in the new Super Mario Bros. Games, so there's obviously a power level in the food chain here. Yoshi and Shy Guy are Island Inhabitants. Of course, a callback to Yoshi's Island. They both inhabited the island. That's all I got, though. Yoshi and Koopa are Speedy Shoes. Both of these guys can be classified as speedy characters in most of the games that they're in, so I thought it was a good thing to say. Yoshi and Monty Mole are Sunny Side Up. Again, just a reference to how you can cook your eggs, and I thought it was funny. Yoshi and Bowser Jr. are Height Requirements. Again, just sort of poking fun at Bowser Jr.'s height being so small that he probably isn't even tall enough to ride a Yoshi anyway, so that's what I went. Yoshi and Boo are Hovering Fiends. This is their Mario Party 8 team name. I like it, so it came back. Yoshi and Spike are Green Golems. They're both green creatures. They either eat a lot of things or project a lot of things from their mouths. Yoshi and Ninja are Jumpin' Jokers. I was thinking like Joker in terms of like the playing card Joker or in a deck of cards. They're both just funny individuals and they jump. Toadette and Toad are Shroommates. It's their Mario Party 6 team name, and I think it fits them perfectly. Toadette and Rosalina are Space Cadets. I don't know why I came up with this one. I just wanted a space theme name for Rosalina, and I think Cadets for Toadette was cool. Toadette and Pauline are Passion Prowess. Again, another alliteration type team name. I don't really know the real reason behind this one. I guess they're both really dedicated to their craft in a way. Toadette and DK are Smoothie Savants. I feel like DK would have a great strawberry banana smoothie, and Toadette would also enjoy that type of smoothie as well, so that's why I went with it. Toadette and Birdo are Pink Powerhouse. It's their Mario Party 8 team name, so I brought it back. Toadette and Bowser are Secret Stalemate. I feel like Toadette had a lot of team names in Mario Party 6 referencing some kind of secret power she had, so I feel like if anyone could stop Bowser from his tracks, it'd be Toadette. Toadette and Goomba are Shroomy Zoomy because they're both kind of mushrooms and they can both go fast. Toadette and Shy Guy are Hidden Secrets. Obviously, Shy Guy, we don't know what's behind his mask. That's his secret, and Toadette has a lot of secrets about, you know, what were those Mario Party 6 team names about. Toadette and Koopa are Blissful Bunch. I feel like they're both very so happy and cheery and just in a state of bliss all the time. Toadette and Monty Mole are Sprout Speedsters. They're both relatively tiny creatures and they both can go fast. Toadette and Bowser Jr. are Mischief Makers. Of course, you know Bowser Jr. is always getting in trouble, but I feel like Toadette also has a mischievous side to her as well, so that's why I did this one. Toadette and Boo are Boo Duet. It's their Mario Party 8 team name, and I liked it enough to bring it back. Toadette and Spike are Deca Deuce. Really just wanted a reference to both of them being the 2 unlockable characters in Mario Party 10. So 10 Deca, it's like the prefix to Mario Party 10, so, or just 10 in general. So Toadette and Ninja are Builder Brigade, just making a reference to both of their appearances in Mario Maker 2. That's the only reason. Toad and Rosalina are Galaxy Helpers. Of course, not as powerful as Galaxy Protectors like Rosalina and Mario, but Galaxy Helpers, just good enough. Toad and Pauline are Singing and Screaming. I'm sure we all know who's gonna do the singing, who's gonna do the screaming. Toad and DK are Daring Defenders. Say what you want about Toad, but he's always willing to step up to the plate and fight a challenge, just like DK is. Toad and Birdo are Surprise Attackers. It's their Mario Party 8 team name. I liked it, so it's in here. Toad and Bowser are Squash Match. This is a wrestling term for a match just that is ending too quickly because one person just dominates the other, so Bowser would dominate Toad in a matchup. Toad and Goomba are Kiribo's Shoe. I thought this was kind of clever because the Goomba shoe and, you know, they're both kind of derivative from that Kuribo name. Toad and Shy Guy are stone cold hosts, calling back to their Mario Party 4 days when they were both hosts of their own boards, and of course Stone Cold with Shy Guy's Jungle Jam dealing with a lot of stones. Toad and Koopa are the small guys. Now this isn't actually an original name that I came up with. This was their team name in Super Mario Kart because they were in the lightweight division together, so Nintendo named them the small guys. So I just took that name and applied it here. Toad and Monty Mole are round racers. They are both like circular in design in some way, and they can both race fast. Toad and Bowser Jr. are small and mighty. They're both small figures, but they both pack a punch and are very powerful. Toad and Boo are Doom and Shroom. It's a Mario Party 8 team name, and I liked it, so I brought it back here. Toad and Spike are Sharp Shrooms. That's all I can come up with. Just wanted some alliteration in there, so that's what I did. Toad and Ninja are speedy sprinters. Again, don't really know much of a correlation between Toad and Ninja, so again, going for more alliteration. Rosalina and Pauline are shooting stars. Had to go with something powerful, but also space related for Rosalina, for the two ladies that are modern day feminine heroes in a way. Rosalina and DK are endearing leaders. They both lead their kingdoms in a way, and they are both well liked as far as I know. Rosalina and Birdo are space vacuums, because you know, Birdo, who knows, once something gets sucked up in that snout of Birdo's, it might be gone forever, just like a black hole. I don't know. Speaking of black hole, Rosalina and Bowser are black holes. I mean, come on, it's the most dangerous thing in space and in the entire universe, and that's pretty much what Bowser is sometimes. Rosalina and Goomba, however, are universal specks, really taking the idea that you are just a speck in the universe and Goomba is just a speck in the entire Mushroom Kingdom. Rosalina and Shy Guy are cosmic cloaks. Again, the whole idea of Shy Guy just being in like a cloak, hiding himself, and Rosalina's got like the cosmic clone thing as well. Rosalina and Koopa are space stallions. I feel like this is giving Koopa a lot more credit than he deserves, but hey, you know, I think it's a cool name, giving it to him. Rosalina and Monty Mole are spin dig attackers. Just, you know, taking a page out of the Spin Dig Galaxy's playbook and applying it to Rosalina and Monty Mole. Rosalina and Bowser Jr. are airships and spaceships. Bowser Jr. flies the airships. Rosalina flies spaceships, I think most of the time, if she's flying, but there's spaceships in her galaxy, so I thought it made sense. You guys are gonna kill me on this one, but Rosalina and Boo are Booey Base Brigade. I'm sorry, I tried a little too hard on this one. I should have changed it, but I like it. I thought it was funny. Rosalina and Spike are Power Spheres. I like this because the spiked balls that Spike throws from his mouth are pretty powerful, and I thought it was a good name for these two. Rosalina and Ninja are Dreadnought Dancers. Again, I'm sorry, just had to bring the callback to the Dreadnought Galaxy, but also Ninja with the disco dancing, just had to do it. Pauline and DK are the Day One Dynamo, not to be confused with the Day One duo that was Mario and DK, but Day One Dynamo is really just about the dynamic between Pauline and DK. Pauline and Birdo are accessory queens. Birdo's got like rings and a bow tie. Pauline has a bracelet and earrings, so they both got a lot of accessories. Pauline and Bowser are voices of angels. I'm sorry, but they both sing and pretty darn well. Pauline and Goomba are Stiletto Squad. I mean, Pauline probably wears stilettos in her lifetime, and Goomba with the stiletto shoe in Super Mario Maker 2. I thought this was clever. Pauline and Shy Guy are Serenade Squad. Shy Guy, whenever he's like, you know, digging in the mines or whatever, whether it's Shy Guy Falls or Wario's Gold Mine, like they're always singing along, and Pauline can serenade as well. Pauline and Koopa are Catchy Cruisers. Again, with the whole catchy, the whole song thing, Koopa always with the bot. That's kind of what I went for these two. Pauline and Monty Mole are underground stars. Now, Pauline's not really an underground star in the grand scheme of the Mario universe, but I like the whole aspect of an underground artist. Monty Mole's always underground, so I thought it worked. Pauline and Bowser Jr. are Paintbrushes in Preludes. It's a long team name, but I like it because of the alliteration, so I'm just gonna keep it going. Pauline and Boo are Operatic Onslaught. Probably one of my favorite team names that I've come up throughout this whole series so far, and I like it. They could both probably sing opera, especially the Boos. Pauline and Spike are Sharp Mouths. Yeah, I got nothing. I couldn't think of anything except the fact that Spike has sharp objects coming out of his mouth, and Pauline can sing rather sharply in any note that she wants. Pauline and Ninja are Show's Encore, really just going based on the fact that these are the two unlockable characters in Jamboree, so wanted something cool for them, but also still relating to Pauline being the encore of the game, so that's what I went with here. DK and Birdo are Healthy Breakfast. Again, not not wanting to go the whole banana plus eggs type of dynamic, just wanted to combine them into healthy breakfast. DK and Bowser are the showdown. Again, taking it from Super Mario Kart, which I know was the dynamic between DK Jr. and Bowser, but I stole the team name, which was the showdown for them, and applied it here. DK and Goomba are ties in shoes because Goomba's got shoes, or the Kuribo shoe, and DK has a tie, so I thought it was kind of clever. DK and Shy Guy are Jungle Jam jockeys. Shy Guy's board in Mario Party 4 is called Shy Guy's Jungle Jam, and DK always is on a jungle jam or jungle, he jams out. I thought it was great. DK and Koopa are bongo boppers because DK is rocking it on the bongos and Koopa's always bopping back and forth, so it's clever. DK and Monty Mole are banana burrows. Now, again, these two words back to back don't really have a relationship or relate at all, but I added it for alliteration reasons. DK and Bowser Jr. are potassium painters. Same thing again. Couldn't think of a relationship between the two of them, so just kind of went with that. DK and Boo are wrinkly whisperers. I thought this was clever because Wrinkly is a ghost Kong and DK could probably speak to her, and Boo is a ghost, so he's probably the only other person that could speak to Wrinkly as well. DK and Spike are fearful attack, and I spelled it out this way because Fe is the chemical compound of iron, which are the iron balls that Spike throws from his mouth, and K is the chemical compound symbol for potassium, of course, bananas and all that. So disregard the spelling, but I think it's cool. DK and Ninja are beat breakers. Again, DK with the whole bongos thing, and Ninja just always rocking to the beat with the disco. Had to do something with those. Birdo and Bowser are glow-up ghouls. I thought this was cool because in their original appearances, they were both kind of ugly, not gonna lie, but they both had a really good glow-up since then. Birdo and Goomba are shroom scramblers. Again, I don't know where the whole scramble thing comes into play, but it was just a word that popped into my mind at the time, and I figured that would work out for these two. Birdo and Shy Guy are dream creatures. Again, taking it back to Super Mario Bros. 2 USA, where both of these characters debuted, so that's really where the whole dream thing comes from. Birdo and Koopa are super shellackers. Again, just figured I had to bring the shell thing back into it for a Koopa team name, and I thought this works out for them. Birdo and Monty Mole are extra stealthy. Again, I'm sorry, it's the last time, I promise. I won't do that pun again. I'm sorry, but they're both stealthy. They could sneak attack on you. Birdo and Bowser Jr. are Rainbow Wrath. They both have like rainbow powered like super moves in some games, so I thought this was cool for them. Birdo and Boo are Unfair Pair. This is their Mario Party 8 team name, and this is the last team name that is taken from a Nintendo game that I'm going to apply here. The rest of the names are original, so here you go. Birdo and Spike are power mouths. I mean, pretty self-explanatory there. They both have powerful mouths. Birdo and Ninja are Field of Dreamers. Similarly with the whole dream situation, because they both debuted in Super Mario Bros. 2 USA, I thought it made sense for them. Bowser and Goomba are Stellar Servitude, because Goomba's always providing top-notch quality service for being Bowser's minion. Bowser and Shy Guy are Veil of Vengeance. I don't know. I think Bowser deserves some very quality names, so I wanted to use Vengeance somewhere, and with Shy Guy, it seemed like it's a good fit. Bowser and Koopa are Premium Loyalty, because again, if Koopa's providing good service for Bowser being a minion, I think Koopa's providing even better service. He is the king of the Koopas after all. Bowser and Monty Mole are the Underground Executioners. Probably the most unnecessarily hard team name I've come up with on this list so far. I thought it was great. I needed a cool team name for these guys, so that's what I went with. Bowser and Bowser Jr. are Evil's Lineage. Again, I needed something iconic for Bowser and Bowser Jr. I don't think this is necessarily it, but I wanted to show that they're both truly evil and that they have a line of power. Bowser and Boo are Spine Chillers. I mean, even that, just saying that name just kind of sent chills down my spine. That's kind of what I went with here. Bowser and Spike are Weaponizing Breath. Of course, Bowser can breathe fire. Spike with the spiked balls. We've talked about this, so I think it makes sense. Bowser and Ninja are Tiptoe Tyrants. Ninja is pretty much always on tippy toes, and Bowser can get on tippy toes if he needs to be, and I think Tyrants was just a cool word to add for the team. Goomba and Shy Guy are Grounded Gremlins, because relatively ugly creatures. Maybe Shy Guy's ugly, that's why he's hiding a mask, so I thought it was cool. Goomba and Koopa are All Reliables. Of course, the two characters that debuted in the first level of Super Mario Brothers. Goomba and Monty Mole are Baseball's Sprinters. Of course, this is a callback to Mario Superstar Baseball on the GameCube, where both of these characters just had, for some reason, extreme field sprinting abilities, and it was just those two characters, so brought it back here. Goomba and Bowser Jr. are Clown Shoe 2. Just a weird amalgamation of words, but Bowser Jr. with the Koopa Clown car and Goomba with the Kirbo shoe and just combined together make Clown Shoe. That's my thought process. Goomba and Boo are 4 total limbs. Get it? Because Boo has 2 arms and no legs. Goomba has no arms, but 2 legs. So together, they have 2 arms and 2 legs. Goomba and Spike are Dauntless Duo. I think they both have some level of bravery to them, even if it's to the point where like they both know that Mario's just gonna stomp them away. So Goomba and Ninja are Squad Stackers. I think these are the 2 enemies in the Mario franchise that are very synonymous for just stacking on top of each other. So I like it, even though Ninja not too much, but I think we've seen it before. Shy Guy and Koopa are Allegiance Adjusters. I think this is just more of a long-winded way of saying double agents, because both Shy Guy and Koopa I feel like have been on the good guy team and the bad guy team for many different times throughout the Mario series. Shy Guy and Monty Mole are Waddle Wrath. I don't know, I feel like they both, when they walk, they just kind of waddle, and you know, they're evil, they can provide some wrath. Shy Guy and Bowser Jr. are Island Ignition. I know Bowser Jr. wasn't in Yoshi's Island the original, but I think he returned in like Yoshi's New Island maybe, or something along those lines, and they were both enemies, so I thought it worked out. Shy Guy and Boo are Shy Strikers. Both of these characters are pretty darn shy. Boo always looks away if you look back at him, and Shy Guy is obviously shy, and they were both in Mario Strikers, so that's the alliteration for you. Shy Guy and Spike are Spears and Strikes, because Shy Guy has an alternate costume where he can turn into a spear guy and carry a spear, and Spike is Spike. Shy Guy and Ninja are Dream Disturber. These are the 2 enemies that debuted in Super Mario Bros. 2 USA, so together I figured it made sense for them to disturb your dreams because they were always going after you. Koopa and Monty Mole are Mobile Homebodies because they both move their homes a lot, but they like to just stay in them as well. Obviously, Koopa's home is on his back, and Monty Mole's home is just wherever he digs in the ground. Koopa and Bowser Jr. are Command Comrades. Really nothing to it. I just think they both take commands from Bowser and execute them, so that's what I went with. Koopa and Boo are Easily Intimidated. That's just a sentence, but that is also their team name. I'm sorry. It's a lame one, but I had to go with it. Koopa and Spike are Diligent Duo. I feel like they're always willing to get the task done. Even if they end up failing it, they're always at least trying to. Koopa and Ninja are Platform Dancers. Nothing much to it. Koopa with the whole bot in the new Super Mario Bros. Games, and Ninja just, you know, with the whole disco dancing thing. I thought it was somewhat clever, maybe. I don't know. Monty Mole and Bowser Jr. are Airships Armada, because in Bowser Jr. Airships, let's be real, Monty Moles are the only enemies, at least dating back to Super Mario Bros. 3, they're the only enemies that are on the airships besides Bowser Jr. Monty Mole and Boo are Sneak Attackers. Of course, Boo's always like to sneak up on you when you're not looking, and Monty Moles can always just pop out from the ground or just launch a wrench at you without you even noticing. Monty Mole and Spike are Metal Mates. Of course, Spike with the metal balls that he's chucking from his mouth, and Monty Mole when he's Rocky Wrench dealing with a metal wrench in the metal trash can grate thing that he pops out of. Monty Mole and Ninja are Rhythm Tribulations, dating back to the OG Super Mario Party where Monty Mole was always scared to whack his own moles. It was unfortunate, it was sad, but also Ninja with the whole disco thing, maybe he's always struggles with it every now and then, so that's what I went with. Only a few more left, believe it or not. Bowser Jr. and Boo are Sound Shatterers, because I feel like both of these 2 characters, especially Bowser Jr., it's confirmed in Strikers Charged, can scream loud enough to break the sound barrier. Bowser Jr. and Spike are Iron Paintballs. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but I feel like paintballs made out of iron would hurt. Bowser Jr. and Ninja are Fang Fakers. I thought this was clever because Bowser Jr. is always wearing a mask with fangs on there, but obviously those fangs aren't real. And Ninja actually used to have fangs in his OG designs in Super Mario Bros. 2 USA, but since his modern designs are just him with buttons now, so he doesn't have fangs anymore, so maybe those fangs were fake. Boo and Spike are Hurling Horrors. Spike is always hurling horrorous things from his mouth, and Boo is horrifying, I guess. Boo and Ninja, get this, are Monochromatic Mischiefs. Again, unnecessarily hard for a team name for these 2, but I felt like I had to almost end this episode off with a banger, and I thought this was a great one because their both designs are pretty much just black and white with a little bit of red for Boo's tongue and the buttons on Ninja, but disregard that. They're just pretty much black and white in color design. Last but not least, Spike and Ninja formed to create the Style Shrimps, because Spike's got a pretty slick hairdo, I'm not gonna lie, and Ninja has the buttons plus like the sick ninja getup, but they're also both tiny, so stylish but shrimpy as well. Style Shrimps, that's what I went with. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. We named all 200 in 31 possible tag team name combinations for Super Mario Party Jamboree. So Nintendo, there's no reason to leave out tag team matchups in Mario Party Jamboree anymore, because I came up with the team names for you. Oh my goodness, this took quite a bit of time to write and come up with. So let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely curious which one of the team names that I came up with was your favorite, which ones were your least favorites, which ones would you change. I'm curious what team names you would come up with some of these pairings. Definitely let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely like the video and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to my members. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you for giving me so much motivation to keep making great content for you guys. I really appreciate your extra support. But to all of you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Stay all pro, and I'm out of here.